Okay, everybody, as you can see, I let the cows out to the pasture, and yeah, we decided just to go out for a Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening drive. I'm actually just down in the cornfield about a mile from our farm. I decided I was going to go look at this corn and see what it looks like down here. Yeah, I guess that's what we decided to do, just do a little drive. I brought my wife along, so I guess she's going to come along and look at the crops, and then when we get down here, we're gonna drive over to the other field, that's our soybean field, that's 12 miles away, and go look at those. And so yeah, this is our transitional field. It will be considered organic in like a month, but yeah, obviously these outside rows are kind of crappy looking. It gets better when you get inside, but yeah, this corn is starting to dry down here. Yeah, this stuff is denting, or just starting to. Some of it is. So this was planted like a week later. I think it was about a week later, but yeah, this is just kind of the crappier end of the field. The middle end of the field looks better, but it gets better you get into the field. But these ears aren't bad. Yeah, this one's mostly dented here, but yeah, so yeah, but I wish I could show you guys the better end of the field and stuff, but actually, I'll probably drive up on top of the hill and see if I can give you guys a video shot of the top of the field. This is kind of like low ground. It's kind of always a little bit wet. It doesn't do as good, but I guess you can't see it back there, but if I go up higher, the corn, it does get better looking. It is much better looking further in. This ground is just always wetter down here, and it's lacking oxygen. It's because there's an aquifer down here. I think you could dig a hole 2 feet deep and you'd have a well. Some places right down in here. But like I say, you go further in and it looks a lot better, trust me. Looks can be deceiving, so I'm gonna drive up on top the road up there, on top of the hill, and then I'm gonna look, give you guys a view here quick, and then we'll move on to the soybean field. Okay, yeah, you could kind of see, or I don't know how well you guys can see this, but that's the rest of the field. It's hard to see, but yeah, it's pretty good looking corn when you get way out there. I don't know, we're hoping this field is at least going to do 150 bushels to the acre. It'd be nicer if we get a little bit more. 180 would be nice, but we'll see. I guess we really don't know until we combine it, get it in the bin, and then we could figure out what it averaged, kind of. But I think it's gonna do pretty good. So, but yeah, so we'll head off to the soybean field, and I'll catch up with you later. Okay, everybody, we made it over to the bean field. It's 12 miles away from our farm, and this is our other, like I say, our other organic soybean field. I guess, I haven't actually been over here since sometime in July was the last time I was over here. I know my brother, he was over here last week with our soil consultant, and they looked at the beans, but I just wanted to come look at them for myself. Actually, the landlord, he actually sent me a video on Facebook that he flew over the field with his drone, so I've seen it that way, but I actually haven't seen it in person since like I think it was the last time I was over here in July. So this is my first time, you know. Yeah, it does look weedy out here. There is some weeds, but believe me, this is still pretty clean compared to the field back home. But yeah, yeah, you can see a lot of the leaf. Most of the leaves are falling off now in the field. There's still some out here, but yeah, these are what what it looks like as far as all the pods and stuff on here. Yep, so these are these are the aphid resistant ones here. This is the Pioneer 91 M10 beans, aphid resistance beans. But yeah, so yeah, they don't look too bad. Like I say, the aphid resistant ones, they're always going to yield a little bit less than the feed grade beans, but it'll be interesting to see what it yields, what we end up with. But yeah, I got some volunteer corn out here. Surprise. Yeah, it's amazing how all these weeds come up later on in the season. But I guess somehow they find a way to grow. As clean as it looked that one day in my last video when I cultivated it. Yeah, but it's not terrible. I mean, I've seen organic bean fields that honestly you can't even tell there was a bean field out there. This you could at least see the beans. Sometimes though, the weeds actually do help for helping the beans feeding. When you have wide rows like this, it actually does help them to feed the beans to feed in better to the header on the flex head in the combine. But this isn't terrible. Yeah, the ground actually feels a lot softer now than it did last time here when I was here too. But yeah, so yeah, there's like I say, these are food grade beans, so we can sell them as food grade. I'm just kind of curious to open up a pod here. I can do it one-handed and check it. Yeah, this has only got 2. Well, those beans have really dried down a lot. Yeah, this one only has 2 in there. I should have got one with 3, but yeah, these things are. Yeah, they're getting kind of hard already. No, it tastes good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so this is the field. Get you up a little higher. Yeah. I could say looks can be deceiving, so we'll see how much it yields. Yeah, I would say probably I would say for sure another couple weeks we can be out here combining this. So I mean, yeah, for sure another couple weeks. I'm hoping, yeah, around the 2nd of October, weather permitting. We'll see. Overall, I mean, yeah, these do look pretty good. I don't know. It's hard to say how they're going to be back home. How they're going to yield back home. I don't know. We just have to get in them and see. But the main thing is that we make a profit on these beans, and I think we will. I think we'll make a profit. As long as we make sure we get our money. Last year we had a little bit of a problem. We sold our beans. We sold it to an outfit. I won't mention their names, but I'll just say that the outfit's located in North Dakota. They tried to take us for a ride, that's for sure. We nearly didn't get they barely even paid us for our beans. So they were pretty much, in other words, they were trying to rip us off big time. And all I can say is we'll never never again do business with that company ever again. You just got to be careful who you're selling your grain to sometimes, because sometimes people like that, they just can be I don't know. It wasn't a good deal. Like I say, we nearly, we would have lost a lot of money in our beans. It was the first time we ever sold to this company, and it's the last time we'll ever sell to this company. But they tried to rip us off because it was the first time we sold to them, and we only had 1 truckload of beans, and they tried to get away with it by ripping us off by docking us. They said we had a whole bunch of cocklebur seeds in our soybeans, and we had a whole bunch. The beans had a bunch of splits in them, and they just found any excuse to dock us. They paid us $20 a bushel, but they only paid us $20 a bushel for 400 beans, or excuse me, 400 bushels worth of beans out of a whole semi-load. But and luckily, we had another organic farmer that he threatened the company with a grain audit, and he told them that he was gonna turn them in, have a grain audit on them if they didn't pay out the rest of the money. Another smart thing I did too is I took photographs of the grain in the combine, and I actually took video of it when I was combining out, so that was proof that there wasn't cockleburs in it. Those are pretty darn clean beans, and they didn't have a lot of splits in them. They were just making up excuses, and they were trying to rip us off. But luckily, this other organic farmer that we know, he's done business with them in the past, and like I say, he threatened them with a grain audit if they didn't pay us up. And boy, they sure wrote out another check in a hurry after he did that, and paid us for the rest of our beans. So like I say, read your contract. They did a pretty shady contract. So if you ever sell organic beans to somebody else or something like, or you're doing business with somebody, read the contract, make sure that it's legitimate. But yeah, anyways, we got paid, so we're happy, I guess, in the end. But I'll never do business with that company again. Not at least voluntarily. We're never going to do business with them again. But yeah, so anyways, I think we're gonna I don't know, I think maybe we'll just drive around a little bit more and head back home and start chores. So anyways, I think that's gonna be it for this video for today. So hope you enjoyed it and everything. It's just what I was doing today, I guess. So yeah, so this was our little drive out trip this evening. So just to check the crop, something a little different, a little relaxing. It's relaxing to me, I guess. I guess I could have stayed at home, took a nap, or listened to the Vikings play their awful game on the radio. Yeah, I just had the milk truck driver. He told me earlier that the Vikings lost the Buffalo Bills today, an embarrassing loss. So I'm not a big sports fan, but man, gosh, the Minnesota Vikings sometimes, I hate to say it, but they kind of embarrass the guy sometimes. I don't know, but like I say, I'm not a big sports person, but I do pay attention to it a little bit. So, but I don't know what to say about the Minnesota Vikings. I think the hell will freeze over first before they ever win a Super Bowl. That's my opinion, but but yeah. So anyways, I gotta get going here. So anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop it down in the comment section below. thanks for everybody for watching this video. Thanks for everybody that subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead, hit it. And check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. And matter of fact, I think I'm going to take a picture of these beans and I'm going to post them on Instagram here too. So yeah, if you want to keep up to date on the latest thing, check me out on Instagram, Twitter. Maybe someday I need to get a Facebook page for my channel here too. But yeah, so check out all my other videos, share it with your friends and family. Share them with your friends and family. Share this one with your friends and family. I don't know, but anyways, I gotta go. Like I say, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later.